Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. It's time now to head out and run a number of quests to collect goblin scabbards, to collect parts of wolves. Well, we might have the pigs done already, but might as well get some practice here. And to collect some artifacts. Mainly goblins, though. Collect some stolen bundles, trade goods. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, so we need to kill at least 10 goblins. Now, I did turn in tasks before starting out today, so we don't have to worry about me trying to worry about that crazy task bulletin board. And the one surprise I had from that is that I did hit acquaintance with the locals, which means I still need to get friend, ally, kindred, you know the deal. Now, fortunately, this particular faction does have a means to work up your rep through crafting. So we'll have to see that when I get to Oscaruth. The biggest challenge there, though, of course, is that I'm trying not to level, and Oscaruth is a level 26. Around level 26 area, I believe. Ooh, wolf. He's not very stealthy, howling like that. So we'll see how that works out. I'll probably just try to go there in order to at least talk to the people for the crafting, so that I could use that as my leveling for my craft. I should say leveling my crafting ability, not leveling through craft, since I turn off XP when I'm crafting. Now let's see. Now most of the wolves here are, actually maybe even all the wolves here are stealthed, so that's why they look like that whenever you see them. Let's see now where. Oh, there he is. In that translucent manner that they are, to show that they're hard to see. And the wargs then are the ones that you can see plainly. So I need one more wolf hide, 3 more teeth. So in this area, the trouble isn't finding wolves, it's not finding them is actually the big problem, because you're constantly running into them. And they must have a spawn rate that's incredible. Either that or I just suddenly get to see him. Let's see now. Clear that dislocation. As I said, the trouble isn't finding wolves, it's not finding them. You have to be careful here. I know there used to be an elite that roamed around here. I think he's a rare spawn or something like that. So you have to be careful of that possibility, whether or not the elite warg is still in the game. Since there's an elite warg that's still roams around in the Chetwood, I presume it's still likely that he's around. Does those find... There are 2 types of tiles. I need 5 of each of them. So I still need more goblin scabbards. I've got all the hides I need, so I can remove that one from here. Let's see. I think it's been a few years since I've seen that elite work, so I'm beginning to wonder maybe he is out of the game. Probably because you're right in the middle of a quest zone, which is rather hard to avoid. So my guess is that he disappeared with the Lone Lands revamp. Which is possible. Copper. Now that's into the spider area. Oh, that's the less of the pottery shards at least. And that's for a later time. Level 24. That's a couple... Well, actually not... I was about to say a couple levels, but I am level 23, so... It's not really all that far off. So I might even be able to get away with doing those quests while at 23. Should easily be able to get away with them the way the balance is right now. And let's see. And now let's take him, and that should give us our last of our coins. Once we're done with that, what is left? We just need the goblin scabbards. Is that it? Alright, let's see. That's the instance. That's the instance. Oh, yes. Oh, and of course a greater theft. Oh, yes, we do need to do that one. And that means we are out of this area and go to the other side. But I have to be careful in getting out of here, because inevitably you fall on top of one of those stealthed wolves, and if you're slow enough you'll... Oops, no, not that stealth. Ow. Ah! Well, now I can't use that for the next, what, half hour? Yeah. Well... really a pain when I hit that. You have this long induction, but once you hit it, you are stuck with going into stealth. You can't cancel it and save the cooldown. And I think I've hit that by accident more times than on purpose, so... If I ever really need to stealth on this character, it's going to be half a chance that I'm not going to be able to, because I would have accidentally hit it before then. I'm going to put that somewhere else. Not so close to... Oh no, that's where I need to turn. Up this way. For the second half of this. Now for the goblin side. Now I've already got all the goblins done. Well, still need scabbards, of course. The main reason for coming here is to get those trade bundles. One of the disadvantages of not leveling is I don't get any new skills. Oh, and tabards. So it'll be nice when we hit update 13. and I could start leveling again as soon as I know where North Downs falls with all this after the update. Since North Downs is the greater of the updates they are making, they did come out and say, which was actually I pretty much suspected, that the changes in the Troll Shawls and the Misties aren't going to be as extensive as those in the North Downs. But the North Downs is the one that is greatest on my mind at the moment in any case. Let's see. That's 3, 4. Gotta remember to use both the fire and the chilling rhetoric one so that I can advance my class deeds, which I'm sure are ooh, I actually had a chance to use that one. Oh, distracting flame, yeah, I definitely don't get much use of distracting flame, seeing how that one of its things is to remove threat from you. And there's a thrasher. Alright, now let's go do this without getting on fire. Nah, I get on fire. I don't want to go that way at the moment. Six. Let's see. Yeah, just outside of it. Alright. You see the faint red mark on the edges if you keep a look at that, which shows you where the borders actually are. Slightly immersive braking, but it can be helpful when you're trying to skirt around a pot of fire. Alright, that's 8. Is there one on this side? Yep, there is one on this side. 9, just one more after this. Because I've already got my scabbards and tabards. That's nice. Oh, and there is a bundle down there. Hey! Got to kill him before the other guy got me. Not many opportunities to use terrain well. Sometimes if you do it, you get the anti-exploit mode and all that weird stuff. So therefore, now let's get out of here, back to the Forsaken Inn. Wimped out. No. There we go. That is... oh, that's the spider area. I don't want to get down in that maze at the moment. Alright. Oh. Hello there! Do you know the way out? You don't have to be rude. Yeah, okay, I'll go as soon as I finish killing you, okay? Deal? He's so accommodating. Alright. Done! Now we can go and take care of turning in these quests. Probably will run into one or more stealthy wolves along the way. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Well, we did run into one, but he didn't notice us. Around the goblins. Alright. Alright. So one did see us. A level 24 Rune-keeper. I wonder what spell was that? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't show what people outside of your fellowship did. So I don't know. Probably some neat skill I get at 24. Or I just saw more in the flash than was there. Hello there. Here are these things.
Greetings.
Wolf tails, boar tusks, and orc shields. You are quite the skilled warrior. It may seem a menial task to you, but believe me when I say this is much appreciated. The people here at the inn struggle enough without worrying about the wildlife and evils that are spreading unhindered. Ever since those lights appeared atop Weathertop, we've had one trouble after another, and there isn't a sign of relief in sight. Take this small reward. You've earned it, and see, these leggings are light armor agility. What a mix. Okay, a feathered hat. Nah. Ring. No, take the heavy armor then and
Could I speak
sell it.
with you a moment?
You handled yourself very well against the orcs, swine, and wolves. I think you may be able to assist my deputy. He headed out to the camp to the far eastern side of Minas Areal. He is watching over one of the workers there, and the brother of that ornery fellow, Gadaric. If you're interested in helping him out there with the task I put before him, seek him at to his gap far to the east side of Minas Areal. Alright, so we have to go to Deputy Osmond. But that will be after, because that's just the feeder to the next area, of course. We will want to turn in.
It's a sorry day.
These are fine furs indeed. I'll cure these and sew a nice batch of new blankets for the guests. I'll thank you for your time and a bit of coin from my purse. Alright, so let's see. This cloak is... Tricky. And the bat, well, nothing's obvious enough for me to switch over, so I'll just take the shield.
Can't you leave me to
bounty
my
first.
misery?
Take care of the...
I'm sorry, did you need something?
Your efforts are much appreciated, Rune-keeper. Long ago my people left the bustle of city life behind, instead choosing to live our lives here in this place of our ancestors. We took the name Eglain, the Forsaken, and lived here in peace with nature, taking only what the ruins offered us. There was peace, and we did not think to fear for it. But then a ranger and some others crossed the last bridge into the Trollshaws, and evil has spread in their wake. From the north came goblins and dwarves in league with the orcs. Unheard of, but true. From the south, orcs bearing a symbol of the white hand spread into Annulus. all these foes ravaged the land and drove us from the ruins where we once lived in peace. Amazing. Alright. Let's see. Will, fate. I still like what I've got. Oh, because I got the Matham stuff. 3. Alright, so we'll take that.
I don't know if you can help me.
Thus far, you have proven true to your word. My judgment, however, is often clouded by my passion, and for this reason I'll send you to my brother. He will know whether you are true of intent. You will find him by looking for the roadway east to where it begins to rise. There in the vale to the south you'll find to the backside of Maze Era. In other words, the same place where the deputy is at.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
And now this is for another round of goblin scabbards. I'm not going to worry about that.
How can I be of service?
Ollie would be pleased with these curiosities for certain, and the wolf tea should help sweeten the deal. Well, good thing they don't continue the quest, because he doesn't like it. He thinks that wolf teeth are an insult, but that's another matter. They removed that element from the game. I must admit I was not certain that you would succeed. Right, I guess so. Alright, let's take the trousers. Right, or... oh, let's just take the money's worth. Alright, now let's see.
Woe to me.
Another tailor thing. I think all she's got left is
Might
that
I
task.
take a moment
Yeah.
of your time?
What do you need?
Alright, you have my thanks, Pinestone. With these fragments of pottery, I will be able to continue my trade. And my customers, such as the vocal Ms. Stoneheaper, will each be happy. Alright, now let's see. 5 will, 5 vitality. Yeah. I think that will do great. And finally, and that is done with. So therefore we've taken care of all of our quests here. Yep, everything else is just sending us to. So next time we will head over to that little camp and do the next round of quests here in the Lone Lands. And until then, so long.